we've like politically, I'm certainly in the middle. I don't know who I'm voting for, to be honest. But there is this narrative that Kamala Harris locked up a lot of people in California.
Yeah.
But she also co-sponsored the bill that freed you.
Her name is in Senate Bill 260. And then as Attorney General, she could have fought that. And so it's the Democratic Party pushing. If people don't think that she had a hand in that, and that the Attorney General just was like, oh, okay, they're going to let all the juveniles with life out, and didn't defend it, didn't fight that at all, just like let it come and go.
Well, I'm just curious, like from your perspective, somebody who's like well-versed in the law and like obviously did a ton of research on what was going on politically in California that would affect people getting freed or going in. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like she is the hell she gets for the amount of people she quote unquote locked up is a fair criticism, or do you feel like it's overstated? I
think it's overstated. It's being exaggerated. Was she responsible for locking people up? She was the district attorney.
Well, everybody who's the district attorney is going to be responsible.
It didn't matter who you were.
That's the job, right? Yeah.
Right. And like, is the district attorney elected politician, district attorney in the courtroom on all these cases?
No.
Like, come on, man.
Right.
So with those of us who've been to court, know that the district attorney's not in here. It's an ADA or a DDA. Right. It's a deputy district attorney or assistant district attorney in the room prosecuting the case. The figurehead district attorney that's running this office doesn't necessarily have nothing to do with all of that. But like, far be it for me to defend a district attorney. Like, they locking people the fuck up because that's what the fuck they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, it's an economy too that comes with all of this.
There is
free labor. I mean, cheap labor, whatever you want to call
it.
It's ugly. It's once you start peeling the
slavery.
It is slavery. Yeah, I mean, it's what it is, right? Yeah. I mean, there's privatized prisons all over the country. Yeah. There's a lobby for that.
Yeah,
it's good business to put more people in prison.
Mm-hmm. And then you end up in a circumstance where I say, if I can look at myself and say I went from a 17-year-old gangbanger who thought it was perfectly appropriate to enter people's dwellings attempting to kill people, and then by the time I'm 25, I changed my life. And then at the age of 30 years old, I'm doing something completely different.
Right.
By 40, I got a AA degree. I'm majoring in psychology. I'm still locked up. I own my home, and I'm 10 million miles away from who that kid was.
Right.
And I think we like to just keep people static. So it's like, if look at the whole career and see where it started changing. Where did she start doing the programs for people who was coming home? Because there's plenty of information available that she was actually helping people come home successfully. So it's like, it's hard if you feel like the people stabbing you are the ones yelling at you to stop bleeding. It's hard to say thank you when they stop stabbing you.
Right.
Like, thank you so much. So it's hard to say thank you, Kamala Harris, for not stabbing us anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a lot of people hesitant. But the truth of the matter is that party came into power when Jerry Brown got elected, and we saw immediate change in that environment. The grievance system, how to file a complaint about it, something that you had going on that needed to be dealt with. Real stuff, family visits so you could go see your mother, the funeral arrangements, and you wanted real things. Yeah. The processes that got implemented from between 2011 to being sworn in to 2012, 2013.
You saw the real change.
We literally saw that shit like 48 hours. Like, go to sleep, wake up, and it was like, damn. And then go to sleep and wake up again and be like, what the fuck?
Right.
Different. The forms were different. The way the police training was different. The way they spoke to you was different. When the leadership changed, it fucking changed. We saw it.
Right.
And so, I don't know. I'm one of those people who understand that the people who caused the bleeding stop the bleedings. And, I feel like the Republican Party, Pete Wilson had control of California. Pete Wilson and them put in the three strikes law after the death of Polly Klaas. Mm-hmm. They had a 3% parole grant rate when they took over. I think out of 24 years to 4 of Republican power in the state of California, going back as far as Duke Majan to Gray Davis finally getting in there. So Gray gets 4 years, gets reelected, get recalled, and they gave us the Terminator, right? So in terms of like who it was stabbing us, there's a question about who was doing the stabbing.
Right.
Because the people who stopped the bleeding aren't necessarily the people who were doing the stabbing.
Right.
And so I think that's the difference for me in my perspective of understanding that. I want the person willing to do the most for the people who are still in the situations that I was in.
Yeah, I mean, I think like at the end of the day, like if there's ever humans in our society that get treated like second-class citizens, it's people who are incarcerated. It's felons.
Yeah.
Even when they get out,
Yeah.
they got to wear that. It's like a scarlet letter they got to wear every time they go do a fucking job interview. And now, former president is an ex-felon.
Ain't that something?
Ain't that shit crazy?
Ain't that crazy?
Whether or not you think he should be is a whole other discussion.
Right.
But technically, he is.
They're running for the biggest job in the United States of America, in the world. The biggest job in the world, but somebody with a felony that want to go work.
Yeah, and look, I'd like to point out, like, I don't think he should be a felon. I think they went after him, like, for sure. But he's still a felon. He's a felon. So it's like, now it's like, hey, guys, like, we should really, because I just feel like putting that shit on. I mean, obviously, if you own a business and you want to do your own background check before you hire somebody, that's on you. But, like, I feel like that box that you got to check on the application, have you ever been convicted of a felony, is just, as soon as you hit yes, you're fucked. You're not getting the job. And
now Gavin Newsom gets rid of that too for us. I think, man.
Well, Gavin Newsom's a fucking chameleon, bro.
Yes.
He's a fucking lizard person for sure. He will do whatever he has to do to hold on to that power.
Yeah.
He's a wild boy, man. That Gavin's a wild boy.
Hey, man, it's an interesting world we live in.
For sure.
I think that, man, a lot of people have to make decisions based on what they think is going to have the best outcome for as many people
as possible.
That's fair. That's really what it comes down to. That's fair. I want people in my former circumstances to have a legitimate opportunity to get their lives together,
rehabilitate, get out, be productive.
We're the only developed country left in the world that actually takes citizenship from people.
Like, you can't vote anymore.
Right, not being able to vote. Your rights against search and seizure, your constitutional rights actually get taken from you, and you essentially almost can't get them back.
No, it's
Whereas
crazy.
Anywhere, if you go to Germany outpacing us in this regard.
Right.
You get in trouble, you get incarcerated, you get rehabilitated, and they reintegrate you into society. So you're fully restored. And they're saying, go be a member of society, integrate, participate in the game, play the game. We're going to teach you what the game is. Maybe you didn't know. This is what the game is. We get education. You got a job. Maybe you build a business. That's your choice. But these are the options. And you go and integrate and get your money and take care of your family and mind your business. And that's it. And in our country, we get you into our system because our criminal justice system was created to replace a loss of economic power. They got rid of slavery, which was not abolished. It was modified. And slavery is hereby abolished, ironically, in these United States of America, except it's punishment for those duly convicted of a crime. Not felony, not misdemeanor.
No, it's just been rebranded for sure.
Yeah, they changed slavery from working in a field, and now singing Negro hymns and spirituals to any of you poor motherfuckers. You wanted to fight over this? You motherfuckers wanted to fight about it? You wanted some of this? Then any of you poor motherfuckers can come on over there, go commit a crime. And I'm going to give you 50 million reasons to do it, too, because you're hungry out here, and this shit is expensive.
It's crazy.
Right now, and you can't get a job. Vagrancy laws. This machine was literally created to supplement or to replace money that America was losing as a result of the so-called abolition of slavery. They created another labor force to go do work. There was no proud man that wanted to go. Your poorest white man was too proud to go pick cotton.
Right.
You're not picking no fucking cotton. What the fuck you think this is? So who's going to do it? Right? So we got to put you motherfuckers back in jail. We got to put you in jail, and now I can put you back in the field.
Shit's crazy.
It's simple.
Well, listen, man, your album is out. Like I said, by the time people watch this, it'll be out. So go get the album. I'm sure tour's coming soon because that's how you guys do over at Strange. The tour is always...
Yeah. We about to run around. It's going to be a whole lot of activities. A Sin in Heaven... available everywhere. Strange music curated on behalf of Blockstar. T-Nutty on there. Bleeze on there. Ali Oxenfree dropping. That's out. It should be out already. Yes, all this shit be tonight, really. and tomorrow morning. So yeah, man, Ali Oxenfree, myself, Tech Nine, T Nutty Bleezo. I hope y'all enjoying that. Ascend in Heaven is a phenomenal album. I really wanted motherfuckers like you to be proud of it. I want Bo to like it. I want Mozzie to like it. I want niggas to like it. I want Rakim to like it. I want Tech. I know Tech likes it. I made an album. I made some hip hop music.
That's dope.
And we doing what we doing on there.
Well, go get it. I appreciate the sit down finally, man.
And it's dope.
X-rated. Boom.